Oh,
all right.
there it goes.
It should be live now.
Yep. It just popped up live in the corner.
Okay. I see my buddy Philip Vasquez there. And Anthony's West Coast, Texas rides. Anthony. Can you guys should be able to see the video? Let's see. Make sure the video is working. Is the video? Yep, it is. Okay. Good. I didn't want to double play because then it was gonna play. You're gonna hear an echo. Yeah. So how you doing, Tex?
I'm doing good. I was just trying to send this link here to JT. But
actually, I sent them one on Facebook.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I don't need to send them another one.
Yeah. Actually, I sent it on Facebook. I didn't send it on Instagram, but I sent it on Facebook. You know, it's funny. I was looking on Motorcycle Online today.
Oh, you're looking at new bikes?
This morning. No, I'm not looking at new, but I was just looking at a few articles they had, and they had one. Hey, Philip, and they had one where they're talking about a new electric motorcycle, and they're saying it's supposed to have a distance of 150 miles. No, actually, I'm sorry. It's supposed to have a top speed of 150 miles per hour. I just thought it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's moving. I can see the speed though. Like say the distance normally isn't too good.
Yeah, I don't know how far it's supposed to go, but say starting price of $12,998, which is you have the zero, which are coming in at $16,495. Oh no, actually the range is also 150 miles.
Well, that's a pretty good range.
Yeah, I mean for commuting. Right?
Yeah, exactly. If you're just around town and back and forth to work there, that'd be awesome.
I mean, not like you're taking a country trip or anything, but you know, I don't think that's not too bad.
No, you'd save a lot of gas over the life of it.
Yeah. Same thing I was thinking. Randy's rides. Hey, Randy. Feel like chatting? Let me know, Randy. I'll send you a link.
Hello, gentlemen. Hi, Randy. Hi, Philip. Oh, and Anthony's West Texas ride. No volume.
Yeah. You can't hear me, Anthony? Shoot, I forgot where I got the link from.
I still have it. You better go back to Facebook and copy it out of where you sent it to me as well. It gives it to you when you first start.
Oh, I got it.
But I'm not sure how to get back to it.
Randy, let me know if you want to jump in. If you like going live, just let me know. I'll put the link up so you can see. You could swing on in there.
No, Randy, I just did the driveway with the four-wheeler. Sorry, Bruce.
How long did that take?
It took me about an hour because it was like over a foot deep.
Oh.
So I did it, and then I had to do it a second time to clean it all up.
But you don't think that is it quicker doing it that way versus using the
snowblower? Yeah. Oh yeah, the old snowblower, if it's too deep, the belt gets wet and then it slips, and then the wheels won't drive.
Oh, okay.
So then you get a pretty good workout with that thing. I hate it. Well, and you come back in, you're frozen, you're covered in snow, you got snot sickles hanging out of your nose.
You. Yeah, I've got one. I've got a snow thrower that I use primarily for a lot of the stuff that I do here, but Yeah, that ATV plow, it seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, it works
man,
nice.
I wouldn't mind. I was thinking, I was like, man, I wouldn't mind trying one of those out.
Should have started earlier in the spring or in the winter though, when it was busted, so I didn't get a good start. But you got to push way back at the start so you have room.
Are you hearing any feedback on my mic?
Yeah, I hit a little bit when you're talking. I don't know what's in the background. Just it's only when you're talking though.
Oh, it's probably this pedestal. I set it to turn off, but it's just gonna take a few minutes for it to turn off. Man, it's hard.
It sounds more like a. Sorry, Bruce. It sounds more like an echo. Like, do you have your volume up on the YouTube chat screen? It doesn't sound like a machine. It sounds more like voice. I think you disappeared now.
No, I just muted it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fact.
Oh well, they have a few little toggles over here. Control room. Let's see, maybe I can turn this down a little bit, or is that just a speaker?
Might be just a speaker. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you can people, you can turn on the camera from here or turn it on. I guess whichever one you choose that you want to do. Mic on and off. Yeah. So, it's always nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see if there was anything to do with regards, but.
What are you using for a mic?
Well, I'm using the iMac. I'm using its microphone because I don't have another microphone that I can use.
Are you able to adjust the dB gain on the mic?
I don't think so. Oh my god, this is crazy link.
Oh, Miss Moto's in there. She wants to talk.
Alright, let me adjust this here. The dang nagging thing was right there in front of my face for the link.
It doesn't look like Dave's coming in.
Yeah, I sent him a message, so not sure.
Yeah, I sent him the link too. It looks like he's offline.
Yeah, not sure if he will, but I guess we'd have to see. So, dude, what are you doing in the time there?
I wasn't doing much today. I was downtown. I had a couple appointments, and I got home about 6 o'clock, and then I forgot. For some reason, I had it in my head you were coming on at 7. So.
Oh no. I said it for at first I said it for 8, but then I was like, you know what? Let me put it for extra 30 minutes, and then I went on earlier just to make sure that I remembered how to even set this up because I actually couldn't remember. I had to go on Google and search how to set up a Hangouts, and that's when I found it.
Yeah, I do the same thing, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Hey, Jiggy Moto. Oh wait, I think that's the wrong link. Let's see here. I'm actually trying to. Oh, okay.
So yeah, when I was at my appointment.
If this is a different sound, we know it's the same thing. I see the mic inputs, internal microphone built in. Where is this? Well, this link sent it to the YouTube page. I just found it. I sent it to you.
Yeah, when I was at my appointment there, they took my blood pressure, and the apparatus they had for that, they had two of them, and they weren't very good. They had three different readings from way up to down to pretty much normal. But I think they kept missing the mark of where you're supposed to put it on my arm.
I guess they're not paying her enough for her to be able to get that right.
I don't know. Felt like they're gonna pop my fingers off there at one point.
Okay, wait. Invite people. All right, I found it. Oh my god, it took me like 5 years. I swear it took me like 5 years just to freaking find it. All right, I got the link. I'll put it in a room for a little bit, and whoever wants to come and join in, that's fine.
Yeah, when I got back home tonight, there I checked the mailbox and found a little surprise in there from Jiggy. I didn't open it yet though.
Oh really? Actually, he actually sent me his address too. I got to send him some letters. I sent some out today too. Still have more to send out. Yeah, but it's funny. I was watching a vlog today, and the person said, he did his vlog and everything, and afterwards he was like, hey, make sure you, to like and subscribe. And then he's like, oh, that sounds so. He's like, oh, that sounds so like so lame. I guess basically that he's saying, and and it's funny, like, I commented too, and I was like, started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, sometimes it does sound lame, but sometimes you do have to say it, because you have to remind people, because not everybody's gonna remember, not everybody is gonna will do that. Will like and subscribe. So it is good to put it out there.
Yeah, sometimes it just gives us that little push and reminder to click it.
Yeah. The geared Raven. No.
What I find all weird and strange is calling someone bro, like, hey bro, I don't know, makes me feel kind of wonky. I don't do it very much.
Someone calls you hey bro?
No, to call them hey bro back.
Oh, okay. I mean, but it's not I guess you don't have to really reciprocate that.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a common thing a lot of times. People on bikes like, "Hey, bro," but for me I don't know, it just feels weird.
I mean, it's funny. Like, so what do girls say to each other? Hey sis.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey sis. Hey bitch.
Well, Miss Moto might say that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, I'm pretty sure she would.
I can see the expression on the other person's face and just being in the video. That would be something else.
Yeah, just ride up beside them and say, "Hey, bitch."
Gotcha.
You'll probably get a good smack if they can reach you.
Gotcha. See it already. You'd have the music going and everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if she got the link.
She was in the side chat, and I don't see her there now, so.
Well, she said to send it to her email, so I'm going to try and do that.
Actually, you put it in the chat as well, eh?
Yeah, I did.
Don't see anybody that smashed it yet. Oh, Miss Moto chucked her email in there for everybody.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah.
You see what Miss the geared Raven says? Oh, we say, hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, that is the South.
Yeah. I wouldn't try the other one we were saying. I'd probably get knocked off my bike.
Yeah, they probably want to kill you.
Yeah, you'd want to hit the gas fast after spitting that out.
Oh, her email. I'm trying to find her email. It got. Okay, I see it. I'm gonna send her an email right now. Actually.
Yeah, we're supposed to get back down freezing ass cold tonight, and then snow every day this week. That ain't enough to get you a little depressed. I don't know what is.
Wait a minute, snow every day. So how much snow are you looking at getting?
Well, it's up and down for each day. Sometimes a couple inches, sometimes more. It doesn't really say. It just says snow, and as it gets closer, then they'll give us how much. You can't ask too much of them weather people, you know.
I'm just sending TV an email. No. That's what here for a second.
I commented on a guy in Ottawa's. He had a video of him plowing snow. So I commented on the video and I said, "Yeah, we got a shitload of it here too." And he says, "You got snow in Texas?"
Like
Nice. Yep.
What was he using?
He had a truck. He had a nice truck. I wouldn't mind having that myself. He was, I guess, he was doing parking lots. He must do it for a job for the winter.
Oh wow! You know, I remember I was watching some videos of a guy in Canada, and he had like snowmobiles. He had the like the 4-wheel buggies. And then he just had, and he had snowmobiles with the you know, like the tank chains on there, like with the tanks coming.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had that also, and it was like crazy. I was like, holy crap, this guy! Man, I tell you, he had everything.
Yeah. If you guys ever get a chance, watch Broken Tooth Project. He is funny.
Broken Tooth Project.
Yeah, he took a motorcycle in February all up to Port Severn.
Where is that at?
That's way up north from me. And he did it. He did it in the winter on a KLR. So he actually froze his one retina and his one eye. He's it's quite the video. It's a 2-part thing there, fairly lengthy video, but pretty amazing.
And that was on a KLR?
Yep. I'll post the link in your video there where you said to post.
That's a pretty good bike to do that with, you know.
Oh yeah, and he was gone a week and a half or something like that.
I don't know if I would want to. That's a real heck of a trip, man. You gotta really have that planned out.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to do it.
It would take a lot of planning. Definitely take a lot of planning.
Yeah. When he went through North Bay here, he stopped in town. Well, he actually stayed here the night. So I got to go meet him and have coffee with him. And then he stayed in a motel just up the road from us. And he brought his motorcycle right inside the motel so it would start in the morning.
Is that cold? It won't start?
Well, yeah, like when it hits like -20.
Oh, okay.
Like,
is it all right if I sneak in here and talk to one of the coolest motovloggers I've seen?
How about that? That guy.
I think you mean you, Brute.
How is everybody?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good, good, good. Can you get a little closer to your mic or turn the volume up a little bit?
My mic?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I'm trying to figure that out here.
Yeah, it's real hard to hear you over on the YouTube thing.
It's really low?
Yes, sir.
How is mine? Is it okay?
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear, but over on the YouTube.
How's that sound? What if that sounds any better?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now. Hello, the Geared Raven. We lose it?
Did lose me. I don't know where Bruce went.
Okay.
We're just fumbling through it at start here to get set up, I guess, kind of. How's
Yeah,
Motor
Mark
Matt
was-
Ben being?
Oh, been great. Been great. Living life on the green side of the grass.
Yeah, on the above ground's good.
Hey, he's still showing on here, but
Yeah, he's probably checking mic settings or something.
Yeah.
How did that work? Oh, okay. Yeah. When I changed the settings, and it totally just knocked my mic off.
Yeah.
When
I can hear you a little better here.
than in the actual chat.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how you doing? How you doing, Matt?
Doing great. Doing great. Can't complain a bit.
You know, there's 2 Moto Matmans, right?
I'm hearing that everywhere.
Yeah, I saw. I saw in the comments, like in a couple comments from other places. There goes Miss Moto TV.
What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Oh, I gotta go.
Who you running to?
We're back into the KLR jokes.
Go running away now.
He's not going anywhere at all.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing great. How's Miss Moto tonight?
I'm doing well.
We just
How you
hung out
feeling?
last night.
Yes, we did. Bruce, how you doing? Hello, everyone here.
I'm doing good. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm recovering, and I just popped a oxycodone. So off to La La Land. I go.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
Woo-hoo.
You was sleep like no other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
I use Tylenol for that.
Oh, you're a lightweight.
I was wondering. I'm like, dang, Tylenol puts you out. Jeez.
I don't
Ibuprofen.
take any of that stuff. So,
Matt, you getting any riding in?
no.
Hmm.
So yes, I'm as ill as you are.
Oh boy. Miss Motor TV. So, how much longer is recovery?
They said that the recovery will take about 6 months, but not like I'm not like debilitated or anything. The swelling goes down really slow, but he says I can probably get on a bike next week.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
I can imagine.
It'll be fun. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Got to start them up tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll go down in the garage and start up the bikes and let them run. I haven't ran them in about a week and a half, 2 weeks,
Okay.
so I need to start them up.
How you don't ride the BMW much though, right?
Yeah, I do. It's just it needs service. I need to get it
Okay.
serviced. That's all. And I don't want to chance it. So
Yeah. What do you got to get done?
yeah, I have to go get my license changed because I don't look like my damn license anymore.
Oh no. I don't think they're gonna change it.
Yeah, when they see it, they'll change it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Got a letter from the surgeon.
Oh. So what kind of service you got to do on a BMW?
Oh, like I think it's a 12,000-mile service. Check oil and brakes and check gear, the drive shaft and all that stuff on that thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely want to check all of that. Make sure everything is squared away.
Yeah, take it to my mechanic and give him the $320 and say, go.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, then again, you take it to a mechanic, not taking it to BMW. So.
No, I'm not taking the BMW. My mechanic, he used to work. He's an ex BMW mechanic who got tired of working for him, and now he opens up his own shop, and now he's gone. So, yep.
Now, Miss Moto, you've got a bike that's got a shaft, and you got a bike that's got a chain. Which one do you like better?
No, my Striker has a belt, and my BMW has a shaft.
The Striker's a belt. Okay.
Yeah, the Striker's a belt.
Yeah.
I got a Honda CBR 600 F4, the little 1999, and that has a chain, but that one's sitting in the living room as an ornament. It's gas tank's emptied out. It's all wiped down, and it's just sitting up in the corner. That's my first bike.
So you don't run it every now and again, or?
No, I haven't. The gas tank's empty, and I cleaned it out, and I stopped riding it. I just I mothballed the bike. It's too small for me, size wise.
Yeah, I got my Buell. I'm thinking about parting that out. I wouldn't mind trying to get something else. Kind of smaller, I guess, to tool around with locally.
How about a KLR? Those things are great.
I see those for freaking cheap. Me and Tex are just talking about that. A guy took a God knows trip on one. Tex was telling me about that. He rode all the way up to Canada on it.
Yeah, those KLRs, you can ride a KLR anywhere.
Where was he coming from, Tex?
He went from Owen Sound, Ontario, all the way up north to Port Severn.
There you go.
In February, the crazy bastard.
February. Oh, February here is freaking cold. I mean,
It was bad here too.
Today, actually, this morning it started out a little cold, and then when I got back, for some reason, like midday around 11, it was kind of warm. So I was like, oh man, let me change the oil in the van and the little hoopty real quick, because I think the rest of the week is supposed to be cold. So I was happy to get that done. For sure, miss some riding.
Yeah, it's either pouring the rain and cold here, or it's just too cold.
Yeah, it's been a wet. We had a wet year last year, and it's going right into this year. It's wet. I mean, it's been raining and weird weather. That's that climate change, I guess people keep talking about.
You probably got the warmest weather any of us on here right now. I mean, the area you live in.
Well, today I could have gotten away without a jacket today. I would have froze a little bit, but it's the wind. When that wind comes in, that's what. Yeah.
We've been having a lot of that. I wonder if it's my fan. Yeah, we've been having a lot of that. We actually had a few days where, I know Tex, I know you guys are used to that, but we had a few days where it was like 1 degree, 3 degrees,
oh yeah,
5. I was like, what the heck?
Makes you just want to get some heated motorcycle gear and just go out and ride around like you don't feel nothing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it's so cold here. Mine won't start.
Up here, I don't know if you wanted to think. My thing is I don't, I could ride in the cold, but my thing is the black ice.
Oh yeah,
we get a lot of black ice up here, and you won't know it until you're off in the bushes. So
wow,
that's my only issue.
Yeah, and you be in the bushes pretty quick.
Yeah, I was driving home the other night, but it was weird. It was raining, and it was like 30, 34, 36, and I was coming around a corner, and I felt the front tires slipping. So.
Oh, that's a bad feeling too.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're just going around a car, and in a car, and I felt the front tire just go boom. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
You're riding straight, and your steering wheel turns, but you're still going straight. Then it snaps back in your hand. Oh no! Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, but I missed it though, man.
You watching the side chat on YouTube, Miss Moto?
No, I'm too lazy.
Okay, the Geared Raven 72 is asking about how you was doing.
Oh, tell Raven I said hello.
Oh, you just did.
Oh, hi, Raven. I'm doing well.
Like her last video where she was taking us around the area where she said she grew up, and she said they did a lot of fishing in that town, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, you can smell the crab crab
yeah.
traps, crab bait. I was like, what? It's like crab. I was like, you can smell that. I'm sitting here like, shoot. I might have to go down by the river and see if I can remember what that smells like. That was a nice area she took us to.
Oh yeah, it was.
So have you guys been watching anybody new lately? Found anybody
A
new?
lot of people. Wow, a lot. I can't even keep up with my subscribers now, but I do manage to get one or two of their videos in to kind of keep up with them. I can't name them offhand, but you
I've
know
been,
what? I need to do some shout outs. It's time for some shout outs.
I just was checking out that guy you put the link up today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like I met him last year when I was in America, and he sent me a text and he was like, "Hey man, I'm up here." He's like, we can meet up. So I met up with him there. And now recently he was saying he wanted to start a channel. So, and that was the first video he posted. I was really happy for him.
He did good.
Yeah, really, better than I did.
Yeah, my first couple of videos are no longer available to the public.
Oh, you took them off?
Oh, mine, my first 2 or 3. No, nobody's gonna watch those anymore.
I think my first video, I was on the mule, and I was out vlogging, and I'm chit chatting, and I'm talking away, and I'm like, yeah, look at that, yeah, look at this, yeah, look at that, and then when I get back home, I load it up, yeah, there's nothing, just wind, and that's it. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've done that. No audio.
Nothing at all.
That still happens to me.
I think I still posted it.
Or I'm riding and I never checked the camera lens from the last ride. There's a big bug mark on there right in the middle of the freaking picture.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate that crap. That's kind of horrible.
Sometimes you wonder, it's like, all right, well, I guess before, like every time I stop, I should probably start wiping the lens.
That's what I do. Even if it's raining, it starts raining, I'll make a conscious effort to just wipe my lens. Just use my gloves. Just go around the lens a couple of times, and then keep going.
Yeah, that's a good trick there.
Yeah, because I hate going back. I hate trying to I hate forgetting, and then something really cool happens. Like I don't know, some car swerves a deer and it almost hits it, and it pits itself in the corner of the road, on the shoulder of the road. We miss it because it has a big giant dot. That's what happened one time. I missed that.
Yeah, look at that. What, the dot? No.
Yeah. No, man, that's hell. It's like, damn, I missed that.
Yeah, Gary the Raven. Well, you see, you're not the only one. We all struggle with the audio and sometimes the video too.
Well, I'm sorry, Jiggy Moto. You're not going to see my first one.
Well, I got a large shout out coming. Large mail call video to upload tomorrow.
Oh,
I got like gift cards and everything. I was like, what? Send me $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of nuts. I'm like, what?
I've got actually I got some today, but I got one from I don't open them. Like I open them on camera, so it's like.
That's what I do.
But at least I know who it is. I got one from Tarnation, one from Tipsy Trip and Redneck, which I didn't even know he had stickers. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does.
I was watching his channels. I didn't know he had stickers. And also another one from Two Kiwi Riders. And I got another one from Christopher Lawson, North PA.
Yeah, I got.
I got that too.
Yeah, I got one from him.
I got a lot of freaking, what do you call those things? Chips.
Oh, okay.
Chips.
Yeah. And I got a scrapbook. So I got a big giant scrapbook with pages in it. And I took everybody's sticker. If I had more than one, I just took one of them and I glued it in the scrapbook along with their written little note in their card or whatever. And I glued the Hardy chip on the blank page, so you could turn the page and see, all the people. I'm shoot that on video.
That's actually a really nice idea.
Oh yeah. I got some wall space here.
I did a little picture frame.
I've got all mine running on the board here.
Yeah, I need to get a board.
I did some. That's what I did something like that. And bought a whatchamacallit?
Oh my gosh.
Frame from YouTube. I didn't buy a frame from YouTube. I bought a frame from Walmart. Now, like, you can buy a frame from YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Frame
bought it
from
from
YouTube.
Walmart.
Holy moly, this stuff's working fast.
What's the T-shirt there? I can't see it.
Oh, that's Americade. That's the first year that I went to Americade. Was it first? Yeah, it was the first year that I went there. No, second year actually. The first year I didn't get a T-shirt. Second year I started collecting T-shirts from there. So I have pretty much T-shirts from every year that I've gone up there. Pretty much every time I go, I try to get something. So I think this time maybe what I'll try and do is maybe get a few things, and because so many people, I can't really get one for everybody. But maybe I can get like 5 or 6 little pendants or little patches or stuff like that, and maybe do like a giveaway for like 7 of them or 8 of them or something like that. And, just to kind of give away. Anybody going to any rallies in their area?
Okay, so I think we need to go find some more guys. Yeah, you ready? I'm ready. Yeah, go out of here.
Anthony, you got a lot of feedback there.
Whoa.
Doesn't like anything she's planning on actually. I'm really sorry.
I think his TV is on, so I just had to mute him for a few minutes there. Let's see if he's...
All right, guys.
Do your asthma symptoms ever hold you back? About 50% of people with severe asthma have too many cells.
Somebody's got severe asthma.
Jesus Christ. Anthony, your mic is blowing my doors off.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit me.
No way.
Okay.
Say it again. His mic is blowing my doors off.
Hey, you know something I've missed?
Uh-huh.
I've not heard your beep going on any.
Beef?
Your beep? You used to have that beep going.
Oh, you missed it, huh? I actually
smoke detector.
No. That was the house alarm. I had to, because I got to get a new one put in. That one, it had an issue, so I had to turn it off. I had to actually unplug it because I cut the boxes, but it was still beeping. So it's like, it's funny, you know, when you live with something, you kind of never really notice it.
Right. Yeah.
Really notice it. I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to get on and do a little live chat. I don't really do too many of these. Tex, what you up to?
Freaking Tex.
Just
I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's pretty quiet.
I just don't like trying to talk over anyone.
Your TV and stuff, and so it was like blowing everybody's speakers up. They were like, "Holy crap!"
What's up, Anthony?
You didn't know that they could hear you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
We can hear your asthma commercial for a little bit.
Okay, I may have to go into another.
I gotta tell you guys, Anthony's wife sent me some. She sent me some like homemade jelly. That she did. Oh God, it was so good. That and the like some what do you call it? Like trail mix, like long trail mix that they made. Man. And also it was like these white little powder. It was like checks actually. That's what it was like. It was like checks, but it had like white powder. Something like that. It was pretty good.
What are you playing?
Yeah. Okay, Gary.
Who's that?
Go ahead, Tex.
Chatting with some people.
I was just saying it's time to get snacks now.
What's that?
I was just
Snacks
thinking,
time.
Bruce says, forget the stickers, send food.
Well,
Well, guys, my medication is taking toll, and I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna get off of here.
Good night.
all right, get some rest.
I'm fried. Ooh.
Night, Miss
Some
Earl.
rest.
Good
Thanks
night,
for the
sexy
comment.
people.
Thank you for the presents. Appreciate you stopping by.
No problem.
All right, is that any better, guys?
See you soon.
Oh, that sounds real good.
Oh, yeah, you sound real good there.
Okay, well, I'm not listening to my wife watching Whose Dress Is It or whatever it is.
Did she figure out whose dress it is?
Not mine.
Oh man. I was just watching your the Kawasaki Vaquero test drive video.
Oh yeah.
Did you buy it?
Oh heck no. Hell, that video is probably almost a year old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one.
I remember when he said he test drove it, but I thought you probably brought it out. You know, I thought you redid it again.
Yeah, no, I had rode that one before I ever did that used red Vaquero video.
Did you test ride the big one? The one with the what you call it?
The Voyager?
Yeah, the Voyager.
No, I sat on the brand new one that was at the Dallas International Motorcycle Show. But yeah.
So what did you think of the Vaquero?
That seat was probably the most comfortable stock seat I've ever sat on of any bike, period. It was just like pillows.
Oh, really?
And sorry, I'm getting, I guess, y'all's audio fed back to me, so I'm hearing myself talk at the same time. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Have you got the YouTube live feed on?
Is it that live button in the right corner?
Yeah, if you have the other thing played in the background, mute it where the chat is on
the YouTube side of it.
Oh, that's what it is. All right, see,
there you go.
First timers got to learn something.
You know how we know, don't you?
We've all done it. Yeah, we've all done it.
We've all done it.
But no, to answer your question earlier, Bruce, about the Voyager, I sat on it and the seat was super comfy. I liked the feel and position of it. The weight didn't seem terrible, but it reminded me of when I test rode that Ultra Road Glide.
Oh,
had about that same weight feel to it. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, well, I definitely want to back this into a spot, you know, so I didn't have to try and push myself back out. But other than that, I didn't think it was terrible. But that seat was I was kind of like, wow, that's a really comfy seat. But I love that blue and silver, them Dallas Cowboy colors, you know.
So it's not with you, and you don't have your coat on, because Carol's supposed to put her stuff in there.
Would you buy it?
I don't know. Just depends on a couple years or a year when I get ready. Because I'm still thinking about the Eluder. I'm still got Road King special on my brain, so it's just gonna come down to what am I willing to spend in a few years.
I just sent JT a link. Yeah, JT, I sent it to your Gmail.
Yeah, I think JT said he's busy, just gonna chat in.
Oh, okay. Hey, Geared Raven. I see you.
Yeah, it's on Hangout, JT.
I wouldn't mind getting a demo on the Vaquero. That would be nice.
Definitely a big weight difference, I think, on the Vaquero versus the Voyager. I saw where JTD Cycles is making a set of 6.5 attachments that attach kind of on the Vaquero, kind of right at the knees that you can get now. That'd be a little added wind deflection.
Oh, the little plastic deflectors?
Yeah, they attach kind of right there at the knee. I'll have to send you a link to it, but of course, if you go to JTD Cycles, you can probably find it.
Oh, shoot.
I've seen some guys on the Vaquero Facebook page had them out and was showing them, and they look pretty cool. It'd be something I would do if I were to get a Vaquero.
I wonder if they get a lot of wind from underneath, like buffeting. Did you feel a lot of buffeting from underneath, coming from underneath the fairing? Like,
no, actually, the Vaquero, because it's got the lower leg fairing pieces, but they're just not the full leg lowers, so it knocks some wind off, but still lets some wind get by you. But that same company I bought my engine guard chaps for, that Airlock company, they make engine guard chaps for the Vaquero too. So
oh, okay. Yeah, those things are the best.
Carry my book,
man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed mine. I rode the other, I guess it's about 45 degrees outside, and I rode home from my friend's house and just in my blue jeans and didn't feel anything. I mean, I could feel the wind kind of hit the top of my knees, but nothing was trying to come up my pant leg that really gets cold,
Yeah, because they guard that whole lower area.
Mm-hmm.
Like Matt, when you're riding, your feet get a little chilly, or you get a little engine heat off of the motor.
The new boots I bought have been fantastic. 30-degree weather, my feet stay just as warm. They're waterproof. They stay just as warm. My feet have never got cold. My hands a little bit if I'm out there for a little while. Okay. But I've got some winter gloves, and I thought, maybe I should, instead of just getting thick winter gloves, I should have got some heated gloves. But yeah, my feet have never got cold.
Oh, that's great. I always wondered that. Because when you're riding and when it's cold out, even at 50 degrees, it's still a little bit chilly. What's the dog doing? Hold on 1 second. Hey, get out of here.
Uh-oh.
I'm in trouble.
Dog's gonna pee on your side of the bed when he gets a chance now.
Dog is rifling through the garbage can.
Oh.
Needing some snacks.
Yeah, my daughter left a little bowl of some Asian noodles that she ate. Yeah. I don't even know if there was any in there because it was licking them all clean. She licked that plate clean. Sometimes she doesn't like when you leave the house and you leave it here. You've been dog sitting there for probably about a year and a half now. But she doesn't like when you leave the house and you leave it here. She'll go through the house and tear up all the garbage cans. Just nuts. Yeah, Minion Moto just joined in. Hey Minion, what's going on, buddy? Let me know if you want to join in. I'll send you the link. Yeah. But
Minion's lucky. He's got the weather to ride.
California. Anthony, I don't know if you know about Minion Moto, man. He's a pretty good guy. But he does some dirt bike rides, man. I'll tell you, I never wanted a dirt bike so bad until I started watching those videos.
Yeah. No, that dirt bike riding might be a little rough on my spine anymore.
I didn't think about that.
I used to be jumping on trampolines and stuff growing up. It's all I ever did.
Really?
And I tried here just a few years ago, and I did a backflip. I did one, and I got off that trampoline and said, "Oh, hell no." I couldn't walk straight for about an hour and a half. I was like, good Lord.
Oh, man. 1 second.
Minion wants someone to send the link to his Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody has it.
I'm gonna
I've heard of Instagram.
try and send it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
I'll just
If you can't get me on Facebook or YouTube, you're not going to get a hold of me. I can't do that other stuff. I downloaded Twitter one time so that my wife and I could send a tweet to Jimmy Fallon, and I downloaded it, couldn't figure out how to send a damn tweet, got pissed off and uninstalled the damn thing.
I just have to email it to myself, and then I can send it to him like that.
Jiggy's over in the side chat. He thinks this is a dating site, I think.
I mean, you can't blame the guy if he's trying to hook up.
It's cold up here.
What do you do in Canada when there's 2 feet of snow outside and you can't ride?
You get warm.
Yep. You find you a date in an Uber.
I'm sticking up for you, Jiggy. And it don't even matter if it's a big ride.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what, Jiggy's the man. He's sending out that merchandise like crazy. I've got 2 key rings if anybody needs one.
Oh man. Like Geared Raven, I'm married. Not today.
Anthony, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. It's Anthony's West Texas Rides.
Anthony's West Texas. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm
new. I'm very new to the channel, so I've just been doing all my videos with either my cell phone or I've got that Cena Prism tube on my helmet. That's all I've been doing.
You know, it's a funny thing that
Oh,
YouTube
good.
does. There's a funny thing that YouTube does.
Your icon's on a little
tricycle. Yeah,
yep.
Little tricycle.
Okay. I got the right one.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, is the icon the one where you're on the bike with the cowboy outfit?
No, I think I changed it from that one.
The blue jeans, red and yellow and black jacket, and red and yellow and black helmet.
Yeah, it should just be orange and black. There shouldn't be any red there.
No, some looks red.
Yeah.
Looks like red and yellow. Maybe it's orange and yellow.
What was the channel? What was the channel again?
Anthony's West Texas Rides.
Let me just send this link.
There you go. You got another subscriber or 2.
Yeah, okay.
I'll wait till later to watch the videos.
Yeah, I'm still new to the channel, and I was using my wife's 9-year-old laptop, and so my editing options were none. So I bought me a new laptop, but I still, I've got a brand new one. I just haven't really done anything with it. Hey, new subscriber, Leaky's Bike It.
What are you using to edit?
Nothing. You get to see me in all my glory. I include the blooper reels and all in one shot.
Oh man!
All right, man. You true you right like that.
Yeah,
I'm already subscribed to you, buddy.
All right.
When I was I remember using iMovie a lot, actually. And that actually worked pretty good for me for a while. Well, because I have I had the iMac, that's why I used that. That actually, worked out pretty good for me. I couldn't complain. But I know some people that they use the iMovie on a cell phone, which is amazing. Just so that they can edit. Try some.
Yeah, I tried the cell phone. Not being able to ride much, just driving home from work. I got the phone on my dash, and I've been testing a little bit with it.
Uh-huh.
It seems to work good. Now, whether I ever publish any of that garbage, I don't know, but
I was like struggling with this whole link thing. All right, so I sent the link to Mini Modal. And JT, let me know if you got that link there. Hopefully you did.
Mr. Green Machine.
Mr. Green Machine.
Now, text rider, is your name ambiguous of the location in which you ride, or is that sarcasm?
No, when I was younger, I used to have a horse, so my buddy used to always call me Tex, and then motorcycles, the ride, that's it.
Ah, okay. So you're not a Texas rider per se.
No, I'm in Northern Ontario in the snow belt here.
Oh, okay.
So you know you can't let
North Texas
find
rider.
out. Don't let someone from Texas find out that you ain't from Texas. That's a violation.
They'll have to come up here to get me, and they'll freeze before they find me.
Oh, we couldn't make it past Oklahoma. We consider you a Yankee if you're anything higher than Oklahoma.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what this lady is. A lady called me when we went for breakfast in was it North Carolina over there by the Dragon. We're getting ready to go on the Dragon. So I didn't even want to talk. I didn't even want to tell anyone where I was from. So then the lady goes, "Oh, where are you guys from?" And Stoney goes, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, I'm from North Carolina." He's from New York. And she goes, Yankee.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because in Texas, North Carolina is a Yankee.
I was like, geez, Stoney just had to give it up, didn't you? Because I knew it was coming.
Tony just loves throwing you under the bus, don't he?
Yeah. Right under the bus. Yankee. She just screamed it out. I was just like, okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You got me. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It was great riding through there, though. It was real nice riding through there.
Yeah, we had a couple guys from Texas working up here on our boilers at the hospital.
Mm.
The boss kind of just put me with them in case they needed anything to help them out. My lunch break, I was talking, y'all going for lunch now? And
They
then
look at you and ask you what you were talking about.
No, I'd catch myself and then I'd go, oh, I hope they don't think I'm insulting them or something.
Yeah, my wife had a friend. She grew up in Utopia, Texas, which is right in the Three Rivers, pretty much the pristine Texas riding area if you're going to be riding. And a friend that she went to high school with, they moved to Montana. They were up there for a few years, and then she came back, and she didn't have her Texas accent. She sounded like she was almost Canadian. You really hear that slang.
Yeah, it's funny how different areas, eh?
A slight relocation, right?
Yeah, slight relocation.
Like
See
say
you,
you're
Davey.
Heard about that snow, y'all. That's that white stuff, right?
oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude! We got the snow, right? And then later on that night, it just got freezing cold. Everything froze, and then like a day later, it started to rain. Oh my god! I was so happy when it rained and it warmed up and washed everything away. I was like, I don't want to do. My driveway freezes up and forget it. It's like.
Yeah, see, and we don't even go to work or school or anything if it's like predicting a 1/4 inch of snow down here. They just start canceling everything.
Well, they do that here too. They do that here too now. They just cancel. They'll cancel everything. When I was a kid, man, we had a snowstorm. Growing up in the city of New York, we had a snowstorm. You had to walk. You walk to school in a snowstorm. Right? When you get there, yeah, the teacher was there, and like most of the kids were there. Or but you still had to go to school. But now they'll close the school down.
No, down here, it's just the guys with the 4-wheel drives laughing at everybody else going, "You had a hard time getting to work?"
Yeah.
I've been here since 7.
They canceled the school buses here last week because it was too cold. It was like minus 40 some with the wind chill.
Oh, Jesus.
And once you hit 40, it don't matter Celsius, Fahrenheit. It's all the same.
Hurricane days. Geared Raven was saying that down in Florida they have hurricane days. I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's a first. But in Texas, you guys don't really you don't get too many hurricanes, right?
Yeah, they got to be just right, and they usually might hit the San Antonio area and kind of more go east. They don't really have much come up kind of central Texas where I'm at.
Hey Matt, let me ask you a question. You ever take the Kawasaki off road, like light dirt, light gravel, or anything?
The Versus, I haven't yet. Stevie TV asked me that same question last night, and I told him you'll see it this spring. So we'll see if it works or not.
I wonder if you have to change your tires though.
Gravel, no, but some of the dirt roads I probably would. There is actually a pretty good section of the TAT that runs through my area here. It's all gravel, and I will be hitting that. Whether I'll be hitting it on two or on its side or whatever, we'll find out.
Shoot.
Hello, Minion Moto.
Howdy.
Sir Minion.
I'm gonna tell you what, y'all don't know shit about freaking weather when it comes to freaking heat.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would take a little bit of heat right now. I could live with a good 70-degree day.
Well, wait until August when it hits 130 with about 60% humidity, or about 40 to 60% humidity. Then you can have all the heat you want.
Ooh.
Sounds like somebody in Nevada.
That humidity, oh.
Yeah, it's a Palm Springs man right there.
It's only because like all that freaking well, we get the heat of 120, 130, but then when that monsoon season comes up from the Gulf of Mexico through Texas and Arizona and all that shit, my mountain range is like a horseshoe, but at the east end of the valley towards Arizona, it widens and flattens out, so all that humidity gets sucked right into here, and it's like a gosh damn whirlpool of humidity, stickiness, mosquitoes. You know, them damn mosquitoes suck like hell.
I can imagine. Hey, Berserk. Yeah, we get the mosquitoes in the summertime. And it's just, disgusting. Especially at night coming home. My bike is just so bad.
Y'all should come out to SCMM this year, and then you can experience it for yourself.
Is that the Oh wait, no, that's the motorcycle meet that they do, right?
Yeah, with the Suburban Delinquent and all them guys.
Mm-hmm.
All them damn Cali guys and shit.
Yeah. Right, have to rent a bike to go out there, or fly out there and rent a bike. I wanted to go to the big motorcycle show that they have going on out there. I forgot the name of it. It's not SEMA. It's
SEMA's in Vegas.
I forgot the name of it. Like a big motorcycle show that they have. It's pretty huge. I don't think it's the same progressive motorcycle show. It might be. I'm not sure. But,
I just have to tell 2 ATVs in our life that I'm not complaining.
Yeah. I was wondering if you saw that, and then I saw the no pop up.
No.
Cody, quit whining.
I'm just going to sit here at work and pack a fat lip of dip and spit. All that.
Hey, I saw you went live while you were riding.
Yeah, I did that the last 2 weeks, and I was thinking about Moto Madman said join the last 2 weeks, and he said, yeah, I should start doing that every Wednesday when I go riding.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, here I am sitting locked in my office, and I get to see you out riding. It's cool.
Hell yeah!
I tell you, I mean, watching these guys, man, they keep me going. Yeah. Most of the time, I just sit back like this, and I just watch the video play. He's riding the bike, okay, cool.
And when those wild dogs attack him and eat him up, I'm gonna hurry and copy the video and go viral with
it. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
If you guys could buy another bike, what do you think it would be? I think you would still stay in the same class of motorcycle. For you two, also Geared Raven. Do you think you stay in the same class of motorcycle, or do you think you would try something new?
I want one of the new Tracer 900 GTs.
Oh, I saw that. That was pretty nice.
They had down in Kerrville, Texas. They had just the Tracer 900, the new one, so it didn't have the bags or the cruise control or anything. But I sat on it, man. It felt great. I really liked how it felt.
You didn't think it was a little tall?
Not as tall as I was expecting, I guess. You know, I was able to flat foot it. I was expecting to have to tippy toe.
I saw videos. I thought it would be tall.
When I was at the, because I've always liked that one, and I've always liked the Versus 1000, and I test rode the Versus 650. That we had one, basically the white one like Motomat's got there on his Icon, and I just felt like I wanted a little bit more power, and so I've always looked at the Versus 1000, but you know, in the 900, you got that triple. I love that triple sound, but it also had cruise control, and that's one of the things I'd love to have on whatever bike I have next and stuff. But now they've got that new Versus LT 1000 GTE or whatever it is. I saw it at the International Motorcycle Show in Dallas earlier this month, and that's pretty impressive. But man, they've put so much crap on it. I think they're wanting like 19,000 for that dang thing now.
So it's hard to buy a bike new.
Yeah, when I bought my Versus, you don't know how many weekends it was. I'd drive to the dealer. They'd have the 650 and the 1000 sitting next to each other. I'd sit on one, sit on the other, sit on one, sit on the other. And what made me make up my mind on the 650 is my wife don't ride with me. If she rode with me, I'd have went with the 1000.
Did you get to ride a 1000?
No, I did not.
Or would they let you ride them or not?
Where I was doing that at, the dealer kind of, well, I'm not going to trash nobody, but we had a disagreement on my son's bike. So I went somewhere else and just ordered the 650. He didn't have one, and I just told him to order it for me. And I did not ride it until the day I left the lot with it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Never test rode it.
I tell you what, I really want to get on one of the new Gull Wings. I really like the looks of the new Gull Wings.
I am trying to work on that for June at Americade. I was going to see if I can get on. JT said that anything but a sport bike, he said he'd kill himself.
I'll tell you one thing I did ride, and it'll probably be something that I would consider if I get to the point where I can't ride an actual bike anymore, is the Slingshot. That Can-Am Slingshot or Polaris Slingshot.
Polaris Slingshot, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a ton of those at my dealership, and
you know they have the test rides for those, but I never did it. I never got to do it.
You've seen with
a couple. I'd have to stay at Americade like a couple of days really to do all the test rides.
Well, my buddy that I had that one video with that just bought the Street Glide, me and him took it out. And I talked to my friend Chris, who's one of the salesmen there, and he just said, "Yeah, here's the keys, man. Go for a spin." You talk about fun. That was a blast. Took that traction control off, breaking the back wheels loose, just doing spins and donuts. And,
I think it's
and we had a hell of a good time.
Too, right?
Yeah, it's a manual 5-speed. Now at freeway speed, you're kind of holding. It's got a tendency to kind of
do a
little twitch, because it's not power steering or anything. But I'd have to say, for what it was, if I couldn't ride anymore, I might choose it over like a trike or something.
Brad C said he rode the 900 GT and he liked it.
Yeah.
2 ATVs is Team Honda.
I just want to say something real quick for all the Honda lovers out there real quick. The only reason why people buy Hondas is to realize that their number one biggest piece of the pile of scrap metal, and then they advance to the number one motorcycle brand, which is KTM.
I know exactly who that comment was.
That sounds a little personal.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got to say about that one, 2 ATVs? You sure you don't want to step in here and let him know what's going on?
He's going to start
Honda Honda is for beginners.
I better go get
KTM is for the pros like myself.
I need to bring a fire extinguisher, guys.
And then
Gotta put my
Polaris
boots
is
back on.
like,
It's getting deep in here.
You know,
and
you're
then
not gonna
You keep it up. 2ATV's gonna have to buy a new keyboard because she's banging away at that
it,
keyboard right
it
now.
won't be long. She's on her way to Palm Springs with a frying pan right now. I guarantee you.
Oh man. Oh, you were pissing her off. Something awful. Oh man.
and then Polaris is like third place behind Yamaha.
You know, I never tried the KTM 1290. You know, for a long time I had the biggest thing for the KTM 1190. Is it 1190? The big adventure bike? The KTM.
Yeah, it was originally the 1190. Then they went to the 1290 Super Duke and the GT, and I think now the new one's what, the 1090.
1090 now.
Yeah, that's the
Man,
they went a little lighter and a little cheaper. I think is what they're trying to.
Yeah, I think it was 1190. And 1190 Adventure, I think they called it, or something like that. Man, I had the biggest thing for that bike. It wasn't cheap though. It was like 20 grand for it. But it was nice with saddlebags and everything. But it was fast. It was like fast freaking bike, man. No, JT, I think Jiggy Moto said he had to. I think he stepped out. But I don't know. You know, I was thinking that like if I wasn't sure if my next motorcycle venture. I don't know if I'd want to go cruiser again, man. I've been really thinking about adventure bike. Hit some pavement and also hit some dirt and hit some trails.
If you're gonna do that, you might want to go with the KTM 500 EXC because like the adventure bikes are nice, but they're just way too damn heavy for hitting any trails. Believe me, like I have a KTM shop where I bought my bike at like literally 10 minutes up the street from me, and I sat on one of those adventure bikes, and it was just way too damn heavy for the dirt and shit. Believe me.
And I see that, especially like with the Africa Twin. I think the Africa Twin is like what, 700 the Africa Twin, something like that. I think somewhere up there, top heavy bike. So I can't imagine.
Now that Africa Twin sits low. You sit in that, not on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a mechanic buddy that retired from Goodyear out here. He rides the Africa Twin. He loves that thing.
It depends on how extreme off-road you're talking. I mean, if you're going to do things like flying through the desert like Minion does, yeah, you want a lighter bike.
Oh, definitely.
But if you're going to hit...
Well, I'm going to tell you
this.
It's
503 pounds.
I mean, heck,
road travel and trail like gravel and some hard dirt trails, the adventure bike would be the way to go.
503 pounds, that's not bad.
It'd be Tex Rider's riding brother from another mother. What's this kid? That one that's got the ridiculous editing skills. He did that video of riding hell, I got to go to my subscriber list and see who he is again. I'm brain farting. But
what's that?
What would you want to jump on if you were going to change bikes?
Well, I got a big cruiser and that, so I'd probably go with a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Get out and rip up some mud. And
I don't know, man. Something about that is just appealing to me now.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Like, real quick, like me, my bike's only like 230, 240 pounds or something like that, and I got like 10 videos up on my computer waiting to be uploaded, and one of them's gonna be called Cletus Got Wrecked, and because he kind of got wrecked a little bit, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, even with it being like 230 to 250 pounds, it's still a little heavy to pick up in some of that soft sand, and it's still a pain in the ass, but yeah,
that's the only thing that I was thinking about. Can you imagine if you drop it and like you're the only one there to pick that sucker up? Like those big BMWs,
R1200 GF.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
1200s. Yeah.
Well, as Cycle Cruiser says, Minion needs a WR 250R or whatever.
Double R. Oh, Minion, you in trouble now.
Oh, God. Oh,
Hey,
Here, let me-
Minion, would you like to repeat that again?
yeah, Honda
It
is
wasn't
for
me. I didn't send the link. It wasn't me.
Well, no, here it is. I'm gonna blame every single one of y'all for not sticking up for me. How's that?
I told him he's gonna be in trouble.
Here, I'll even turn my camera on for you real quick. Honda
No, I'm gonna
for
send every
beginners.
one of y'all a pickle jar. So give me your address, Instagram it to me.
Honda's for beginners and little kids who don't know how to ride.
No, Honda's quick and nimble. You have to remember that now.
Hey, I
No,
had two.
I
I
gotta
had
let you
two
guys
Hondas.
know. I gotta let you guys know. I did set this to end at 10 o'clock, so it may cut off at 10.
Yeah. Your 10 is my 9.
We'll do it again.
But before I forget, whoever was talking about riding the adventure bike in the mud,
that was me.
no, you don't want to do that because my bike, even though it's a dirt bike made for the dirt and it's pretty relatively open, it's still a bitch to clean that mud off there because that mud gets into absolutely everything. And with the adventure bike, with the extra plastic and the bearing, oh, dude, you would have a fucking nightmare of cleaning that damn thing out from the mud.
We want to take our rollers.
Well, Minion, bring that KTM over here, and we'll see which one's better over here in this mud and
no going across these trees.
clay and cross tree limbs and all this stuff down here.
I saw when you were riding in your last video, there was some sand that it was like causing your bike to bog down.
No, what happened is I dropped my in one of my videos, like I said, the one that I'm gonna be posting here in the next couple of weeks called Clears Got Wrecked. I got a bunch of dirt actually stuck in the chain guide and like between the you know where all like the rollers and everything and the chain guides and everything, and my bike was in neutral and I couldn't push the bike. I literally had to kickstart the bike and take off for all that dirt to get slung out of the chain guides. Otherwise, I would have been screwed with a 2-mile push back to the truck with the back tire locked up.
What did you say about Honda's Minion?
He's been whining about that daggone KTM. But
Don't try to change the subject. Don't try to change the subject. You still in trouble.
They're for limp-wristed people.
You were asking about Hondas. Let me see. Hondas are slow. They're heavy. They're for beginners and kids. And the only reason why parents buy Hondas for kids is so that the kids grow up realizing that KTM's the best in the world and there's nothing else about it.
Well, you know the Honda's always going to start.
Minion, I was the one talking about the mud there, and I meant like a KTM, not one of the adventure touring. If I was going to get with them, to me, they're just too big for that kind of crap.
So KTM versus BMW, what do you guys think is better?
KTM.
KTM's long.
Well, it depends. I haven't ridden a KTM on the street in a long time, so the BMW I think would be a really good like bike for like the freeway and long treks, but KTM for sure for like desert and track and like maybe even their dual sports for like, you know, traveling within like a 20-30 minutes from your house to work or whatever.
Yeah, the question was for our second bike, so we've already got the road bike, so that's why I was saying the KTM.
Oh yeah, well I mean I would go with the KTM 500 EXC, and then like second bike would probably have to be like the WR 450.
So the 500 EXC, that's is that street legal or is that dirt only?
Yeah, that's a dual sport, so a street legal dirt bike.
That's pretty cool.
Know, like the WR 450 basically.
See, I would love something like that because you know you can even like I know down in West Virginia they have a lot of trails. Down by 2ATVs they have a lot of trails.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pennsylvania has some over by me.
My only suggestion is if you get the KTM 500 and you're under 6 foot, you're gonna have to put a a 1 to 2 inch lowering link on it, which will kind of affect the handling on it a little bit. But if you don't mind that, you can work with it, and you're good.
Or buy a pair of Gene Simmons boots.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I'm out of here, so I'll catch y'all guys next time, hopefully.
All right, Anthony. Thanks for stopping by. Brother.
Hey, appreciate y'all hollering at me, Bruce.
Anytime.
Bye, Anthony.
Nice to meet the rest of y'all. We'll hope to talk again. Y'all have a good night.
Bye, Felicia.
Welcome to Minion Moto. Dude, I tell you, I watched like one of his videos. I don't remember where I watched it from, but it was just something about that going through the dirt. I was just like, oh man, I was sitting there watching it. I mean, even though it was a long video, I didn't mind. I just thought it was cool.
You might want to catch up on some of your videos.
I hear you. You're like, oh. I'm like, holy crap, he's like out of breath. I'm like, damn, he's really working.
Yeah, and I've been riding dirt bikes for 20 years and I still get winded.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, even when we go trail riding, you get out of breath, and of course we're riding at high speeds, trying to keep them from rolling. So.
Cutting grass is a hard job.
But you don't see it like on the camera, like watching on the camera, like I don't see it. I don't realize it. It's just when
we're going a lot faster than what you think we are. I mean, we're along the creek on the bottom, what we call the snake.
Faster than a KTM?
Our back end is literally swinging side to side the whole time we go down through there.
You only wait
blowing away those KTMs?
And there's so many.
You find any KTMs in the creek?
They wouldn't make it.
No.
She wishes that she could.
They won't float.
Boat anchors.
Yeah.
I see you. All right, man. Thank you for checking in, brother.
That's funny.
I'm gonna tell you what, my KTM might only be half the size of her quad, but it's twice as fast.
Yeah, but I have
on a
ATV,
straightaway, not in the woods.
Daryl knows you can't catch me in the woods.
I can catch you in the woods, but many wouldn't be able to.
I saw it disappearing on Daryl once or twice too.
Yeah.
Stretching it out. I was like, oh, she went and found a rock. I was like, I think she stopped so you can catch up.
She's throwing rocks at me.
Baby.
Them damn tires, excuse my language, but them tires on that thing throw rocks at me. So.
No, it's all that power. The tires are spinning, trying to grip.
Yeah.
You mean, hey, Delissa, you mean the 2 horsepower that you have?
Half horsepower. Let's get that straight. Half horsepower.
Yeah, half horsepower that has barely enough horsepower to even go down a decline in a hill.
Yeah.
Good night, JT.
Ride the brakes. He's not coming in?
No. Good night, JT.
I can't see side chat.
Bye, JT. Southern Fried.
Oh, he said it's story time.
Dbest, are you going to come down here this June? Is that what JT was saying?
The West Virginia.
I thought he said something in side chat.
Yeah, he said he might can drag him down here for a few a ride down his way. You know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
There's some good roads down.
That's supposed to be down in June.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing a little motovlogger trip out there. I gotta do a voiceover video because I can't. I'm not riding or anything right now, but I gotta do a voiceover video. I gotta put that together.
There's in one of JT's videos you can see it. He went riding along the New River, and it is a good road to ride on. It's got a lot of cutbacks where you go over the hill, and all of a sudden it cuts to the right or left real sharp. That's the only thing you gotta watch.
You were supposed to be staying over in New River.
New River, yeah, that's where it's at.
I'm gonna be down a few days early, so I haven't exactly worked out where I'm gonna stay. So I have to kind of figure that out a few days before.
Where at on the river? Parisburg or Clinton?
They're gonna be in West
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Okay, Fayetteville, West Virginia. Yeah.
Is that far?
No, it ain't too far.
Let me see.
two ATVs. Don't worry. If he passes through, he's not going to wave.
I know. He didn't. He don't wave anyway. So.
Somebody still won't let that go.
JT's not in the side chat.
He's
I
not
was going to say, we'll get JT's little stalker to sit up there and wait for him to come by.
Almost had to delete that video.
he
said, "Oh, he watched it. Oh, you just roll around past me." Oh man,
that's funny.
Oh, man. But at least now I know. Shoot.
That's up where the New River Gorge Bridge is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Who haven't I sent stickers to in here? And whoever it is, DM me on Instagram and your address, and then I will put them in the envelope tonight and send them out first thing in the morning.
I thought that KTM was a sticker.
I did. I got some indeed. You guys saw that the price of stamps is going up, right?
Yeah. It's already gone up.
Yeah.
It went from what, 48 to 50 cents or something?
I thought it was a 27 if it was going up.
They're 50 cents now.
Oh shoot.
Well, I bought my stamps before they went up, so they should still be good.
50 cents still cheap. They're almost buck or buck something up here now.
If you're sending anything to Canada, you don't put stickers on. You just take it to the counter and say how much.
Yeah, same here to send it to you guys.
My buddy just texted me that the government shutdown has been lifted, so he's back to work now.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then guess what? If they don't negotiate that wall, I guess, and he's just gonna build the fucking wall anyhow.
Well, he can go build whatever damn wall he wants to, but damn, man, it sucks when people are out of work.
You know, my whole thing about those government employees, the only people I care about in the government is the military. Everybody else has been in there way too damn long. They all need to. Who cares if they don't get paid? If you're a senator, congressman, whatever, you should only have a 2-year term, and after those 2 years, you should be going out with no benefits afterwards, and that's it.
Yeah, but I think it's more like there's a lot of people that they're not like senators and congressmen or anything, but they're
support
like
workers,
other type of work. Yeah, support workers. You got like TSA. A lot of those guys. They're the ones that's I guess you kind of would say the little people that aren't famous.
Like TSA and teachers and stuff.
They're all the ones that's out of work. I mean, it sucks, man. Can you imagine you got to pay your mortgage and you're dipping into your savings.
Yeah. Well, like
actual starts to. I was like, damn, you got to start looking for some other work. I'm gonna film some videos.
There was a down payment.
Sucks, man.
I mean, like actual hardworking Americans, like TSA agents and whatever, and like I said, the military. Don't mess with the military's freaking paycheck or people who actually fight to keep us safe here on our homeland and elsewhere. Don't fuck with them and their money, but Congress and all them, who cares? Like, they need to get out of office anyhow.
Well, hopefully it all gets sorted, Sorted soon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring political correctness bullshit to your channel.
Okay, Mayor Mingling.
I thought you was mayor of Palm Springs anyway, man.
No, I'm only mayor of the little town called Red Demon Spring, which is all of the desert area that I ride at. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Say, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Question for you. What are you planning? Where are you planning to take your channel? In other words, like, where are you planning? Where are you planning to take your channel? Like, what are you gonna do with it this season? Coming up on a new season.
You're getting me in a conversation that I don't want to go. I'm not going to talk about anybody, but when somebody creates a channel with the same name, it kind of puts a damper on your spirits on what you want to do. Puts a damper on thinking about sending your stickers out and advertising for them. And see, you're getting me in there, and I don't want to go there.
I think, I think, I don't know, sometimes I kind of wonder, I mean, did the person know that that was your name? And did they create the name before you, or create the name after you? But, you're going to always have
I know.
look. You're going to have your look. You're going to have your style. You're going to have your way. And you may have the same name, but it's guaranteed definitely two different people, two different figures, two different views, two different styles. You know what I mean? So,
but one thing I would like to do is I've got to plan better, or not necessarily plan, but have an idea of what I'm going to talk about when I go out, instead of just going out and let's talk about this, and schedule places like the covered bridge thing. Now I planned that first time not so well, but the second one was a little better.
But
do a little better more on having a topic. And I'm an old guy that's not all tech savvy on this editing and all. I need to get better at that.
With that, I found watching a lot of YouTube videos helps with that. And I don't mean like motor vloggers. I mean like videographers that actually go out and do little tricks with cameras. Like Peter McKinnon is one of them. And you have a couple other ones also. I don't remember their names after going for their channels. So they do a lot of cool stuff just with cameras, editing, stuff like that.
A lot of these software programs have people do tutorials on them as well.
Yeah. But man, if you can't find it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking the same thing going back to topic vlogs. I did topic vlogs the year before last. This year I did it a little bit, but I kind of didn't do it much. But I'm thinking about going back to it.
Well, and if you want attention to your channel, there's certain words you can use in your title that will draw people in. I kind of looked the other day. I was thinking about it, and I looked and I pulled up the Kawasaki versus 650. And that's what got me to wanting one. Is I just started searching different types of bikes, and there's a guy that he's not put a video out in months. I don't know what's happened to him, but all his had the Versus 650 doing this or this on the Versus 650, and he had the subscribers were just climbing like crazy. To me, that's good to look at, to see somebody's watching and new people are interested in what you're doing. But that's not why I do it. I do it because there's two people on a panel now that I feel like are friends to me, and especially the two ATVs. I mean, great people. I enjoy meeting people like that on YouTube.
That's the best.
Oh, you ain't kidding, man. I mean, anybody that would do something, my camera turn on, like that for you and send to you means a lot, means a whole lot. And that's what Daryl done for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I really, really appreciate it. And meeting people like that.
Yeah, did you all see that badass wood carving that Daryl sent me? I mean, shit, dude, I absolutely love that damn thing, man.
Oh, he's picky. I thought I was picky about stuff. My God.
Oh.
You. Don't look at me saying who. There's only two people saying
I'm practicing right now. I ain't got good enough for those.
Hey, you know what? You better shut your dirty little mouth, bro, okay? You are doing a damn good job at it, and I don't give a shit if you have a day's worth of experience or 200,000 years worth of experience, dude. My wood carving that you sent me, dude, I love it. And there's not a single damn thing on there that I would change, bro.
Same here.
It takes some skill to do wood carving.
Same here.
I appreciate it.
Especially when he stays nervous all the time. That's what I can't get. Is he'll write his name and he'll just shake from being nervous, but he can get on there and carve that, and he can do straight lines with it.
Just remember what I told you. You need to start taking orders.
No, I might eventually, but right now I'm just using that as my nerve medicine right now. So
what you mean.
I'm like Minion. I love mine, man. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
So wait, that Kawasaki sign is a wood carving?
Yeah, that's what the 2ATV sent me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was wood.
Yeah, very nice.
Send me something.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was thinking Delissa gives him enough orders though.
Oh no. No, he just sits here and curls up on the couch. I do everything. He just sits here and curls up and stays out of my way.
That's when I had to go hide in the shop. So when I'm hiding in the shop, that's when I have to go so I don't get the frying pan.
I'm gonna hang me
Oh, I
one.
thought Alice was the one that wore the pants in the family.
Well, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're all gonna take up money and buy him a set of plastic frying pans.
All right,
It's gotta be paper.
I'll go for me.
I hate to cut it short, but I'm gonna have to run. So
That was a lot of fun, Bruce.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great chatting with you. I hope I can do it again next week.
I appreciate you having us.
Man, I appreciate you. Appreciate
Tell
you
you
guys
what.
jumping in.
Your videos, they're inspiring for a lot of motor vloggers. I've learned a lot from you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I always appreciate anyone that takes the time to watch. And, a lot of times some of them take a little more time than the others. Some of them I just throw up, but like I say, I appreciate that.
But I just want the best one. I was kind of surprised you went and seen the mass holes, but you didn't go see any maniacs. You was that close to them and didn't go see any maniacs. So
there was a couple guys up there. They're like, "Oh, I'm about 15 minutes from there," but I didn't. I mean, I know now. Next time.
So, real quick, the best one is before you take off, I just want to let you know I'm going to try to go riding this Sunday in 2 days. And I'm going to try to do a live stream then. If I don't, then it'll be next Wednesday. If I can't go riding next Wednesday, then it'll be the following Wednesday. And it's going to be between like 9 and 10 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So.
Well, if I don't have a ton going on at the office, I'll be watching, buddy.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah,
I'll be on it.
Yeah, I mean, I try to go. Like my riding days have gone from like Sundays to Mondays to Wednesdays to whenever the hell I can back to Wednesdays, and it's like I'm trying to just get a set schedule of when I can go riding, but it always changes, and it's usually always first thing in the morning. So.
Well, I know you guys, it probably gets progressively hotter, right? What's your peak? Peak temperature?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've had my bike for just over about a year and 13 days now, and I've only put like 34 hours on my bike because the summer, there was times where I couldn't go riding for 2 or 3 weeks just because it was 125 plus degrees out.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, definitely, I'll look for it, man.
Right on, so I didn't know if you wanted
it saves, so I can, still always watch it.
I mean, I'd be doing it on my
to watch later.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be on my cell phone, so I won't be able to let anybody on the panel or anything because my phone won't let me do that, and I don't know how to do it. So, but I should be able to see your comments like I have the last 2 weeks, and I'll say what's up to you if you ever join. So for right now, for the next couple weeks until I get this shit figured out, just try to pay attention if y'all want to watch the live stream as I do it.
Just one thing, Minion. How do you spell KTM?
Trusty the mechanic.
I'm surprised you didn't say HONDA.
Oh, you mean HONDA, the slow, sluggish, heavy pile of scrap metal?
Yeah, he is
You'll
slow.
get them fired up again, Bruce.
No,
You'll
he
get 'em
is
fired
slow
up.
and sluggish and heavy. I mean, I admit it. It's not fast.
Sounds a little personal.
No, it's a utility ATV is what it is. I mean, seriously.
Hey, Delissa.
Yeah,
Yes, dear.
I was getting ready to say, where's it at?
I'm gonna head out here, buddy. I appreciate you having me.
All right, anytime, man.
We'll try to keep Stony. Try to keep Stony off your back a little bit.
All right, Matt, before you check your
I
Instagram.
promise next time I'm in
get
your
off.
town, I will stop by.
Oh, I know you will. Because I'm not gonna let you live it down if you don't, brother.
I'll be waiting at the exit.
There'll be a roadblock on 81 if you let us know when you coming this way. So.
Enjoyed it, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right,
All right.
guys.
Good night, Matt.
I'll see you later.
Night.
All right, Tex. See you to ATV and Minion.
All right, good
All
night.
right, thank you.
All righty.
Hey,
Have a
Bruce,
good
thank
night.
you for the chat, Bruce. I also like to say thank you for the chats on Facebook, and like I say, the videos are nice, but interacting and chatting with people, I think I enjoy more than just the videos.
Oh yeah, I love that part.
Absolutely. Have a good night, buddy.
Pride myself on that.
All
I
right.
love that. I'll be bugging you first thing in the morning.
That's good.
All right, guys.
All right.
Take
I'll see you
care.
in a bit. Yep.
See y'all later.
See y'all later.
Bye.
All right, Dillis.